fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and I am here with Leo Santa Cruz. It's great to see you. How are you?
I'm great. Happy to be here with the kids. Telling them stories, not to use drugs and stuff like that, and just happy to be here.
So we are here at the Torrance Elementary School, where you took the time out to talk to the kids about how important it is to not do drugs. When you were younger, whether it was elementary school, junior high, or high school, did you ever feel pressured to do drugs with your friends?
It was when I was in high school already. My friends used to come to me, and we used to hang out, and they used to say, "Oh, let's go smoke, or let's do drugs," and I always stayed away. I never, even though they were like telling me, "Oh, come on, let's do it. They're cool," and I still never did them. And to this day, I have never done drugs, so I'm very happy for that. And it paid off.
What type of advice would you offer to kids who maybe don't have the strength to say no? There are a lot of followers, and sometimes they do it out of pressure. What would you say to them to help keep them from stay on the straight and narrow?
Yeah, sometimes, like you said, some people do it because, people pressure them and stuff like that, and they think that if they do that, they're going to be cool. But my advice is that they're going to be more cool if they don't do drugs. Like, later in the future, they're going to be somebody. They're going to accomplish their dreams and everything. And if they do drugs, maybe they're going to be in jail or locked up, stuff like that, in gangs. So I think it's better not to do drugs. That way they'll be a successful person.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Leo, last time I interviewed you, you were just preparing to go to fight Carl Frampton in New York. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out the way that you had hoped. And what did you learn from that experience by losing a majority decision to Carl Frampton and taking your first loss?
I learned that you have to go really, really prepare for a fight and let no mistakes or anything like back you up. Because right there and for that fight, I didn't do what I had to do since the first round. I think I had to do a different game plan, and that didn't work for us. I had to go out there and since the first round and pull out pressure, and I didn't do that. I think I was, maybe I got confused, or I didn't know how to fight him. But also I think it was, because my dad, like I said, I don't like putting no excuses or anything like that, but I think, my dad's illness had a little bit in it. I didn't train as I had to, like, before, my dad.
Mentally distracting, emotionally distracting.
Yeah, because my dad wasn't there in camp with us most of the time. He was in chemos, he was in the hospital. So I think my mind was more over there with him than in the camp. So I think with this fight, it's going to be way different. I'm not training. My dad's going to be there the whole time. And I think for this camp, it's going to be way different.
January 28th, Las Vegas. I know initially Carl Frampton said that he wanted it back in his hometown of Belfast. What was the defining factor for you guys to go ahead and decide on Las Vegas instead?
Well, me, I wanted to be closer to my hometown. My hometown is LA, but Carl Frampton didn't want in LA, so I think he put something like neutral. So in Vegas, right there, we both agree with Vegas. And I think a lot of people, a few people are going to come to Vegas because, right there. Who
doesn't want to fight in Vegas, though, right?
Yeah, Vegas is like the best place to fight. And right there, people all over the world come there. So I think it's going to be unusual. And hopefully all my fans come and support me so that it could be even this time.
During the fight, was there a specific round where you thought, okay, I'm losing this? Or did you believe that you won the fight?
No, the truth, it was really hard fight. Maybe in the fifth, sixth round, I know I was maybe a little bit behind, but then since the sixth, seventh round, I started working better. I put more pressure. I worked the body good, and I felt that I was winning a couple rounds. And then to the 12th round, I thought the fight was pretty close. It could have gone either way, but he was a better man that time. And is there nothing else to do? To go prepared and go better this fight and get the win.
Why a rematch? Why not move forward and fight other fighters such as Gary Russell Jr. or Lee Selby?
I think, we won those fights too, but, first I want to get the loss that I got. I want to get revenge. I want to, because, I had a perfect record, and losing to him, now I have to go out there and beat him, because beating him will erase that loss. It won't erase it like that, but in my head it'll be like, oh, I feel like I'm still undefeated. And then after that, if we get the win, I would like to unify against Gary Russell, Lee Selby, and whoever's in that division.
I'm sure you've watched the fight over, and after watching, what is it specifically that you can work on that will make you victorious this time around?
I think not way too long, not way too long, and not only throw 1-2, because I was throwing 1-2 and then I stay there, and he was counter punching me, and he was getting me with good shots. So this time I think I'm gonna go out there and just do a better game plan. We're gonna train in the camp with my dad, with my brother. They're gonna tell me how to fight, and we're gonna go with a different game plan, and I think we're gonna work perfectly.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Leo. Where can the fight fans find you on social media?
They can find me on Leo Santa Cruz on Twitter and on Instagram, and Famoso Terremoto. Yeah.
Very nice. Bye, fight fans.
Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this little icon right here, or else